A guy's gone through a breakup. He's kind of struggling to get over it. He's decided to get back out there, hire a coach, myself. We'll be out there. We'll be in week 2, week 3, and he'll get a message from his ex-girlfriend. So firstly, let's start with what not to do. Well, I saw this video not long ago, and I think it's actually a perfect example of how not to approach this situation.
You went away and it hurt and it kept hurting and now you're back.
That's a lot of pressure. And I think a big component to this is a girl realizing that you're an emotionally strong person, that you can handle tough situations like this. So if you just crumble, go back to her, blame her for everything, it's done. That's going to be the final nail in the coffin. Also, don't go at it angry. If you're angry, don't reply. Because even if you try to hide the anger, passive aggression is going to come through. It's going to be the tone of your reply messages. What you also don't want to do is the exact opposite. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm doing so well without you. Definitely don't go with the whole "my life has been amazing since you left" thing.
Casual, breezy message. It was breezy.
I don't know, it's just weird and I never see it work. Also, now is not the time to rush this. The last thing that you want to do is reply to her message just touching base, asking when you're going to catch up, or hey, can I call you in 10 minutes or something like that. Just chillax. So why does this happen? Why do you get that message? 6 reasons came to mind. 3 are good, 3 aren't so good. So because I want to end on a positive, I'm going to start with the 3 not so good. 1, she tried to pursue a relationship with someone else and it just didn't work. Now, if you've been with a girl for 2 years and then she's with someone immediately after you, and then you get that message a month or 2 later, that's very clearly what has happened. Perhaps that person was even on the side towards the end of your relationship. Now, men absolutely do this as well. Go out and try and pursue something with the hotter girl, the younger girl. And then when that doesn't work, well, human beings have a tendency to go back to their last point of comfort, which could be you. 2, she just thought she could do better. This is something that I see a lot with the younger crowd as well, when both men and women are just trying to figure out where they belong in the social hierarchy. If you get 2 high school sweethearts, then when they're 20 and they start going out to bars and, sometimes people will reevaluate the value that they have in the dating marketplace. 3, she's just home and she's bored. Yeah, this can be why she messages you. No intention of getting back with you. She's just bored. So now let's get on to something a little bit more cheery. The first reason that you might get that message in a good sense, she just misses you. She's debating her choice. Now, this is especially effective if you haven't been in touch with her. So if she broke up with you, she broke your heart, and you just kind of went, you know what? I'm not going to message her. I'm just going to go out. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to focus on work. I'm just going to focus on my friends, or I'm going to take some alone time, or whatever it is. If she hasn't heard from you, that can trigger that FOMO. Has he moved on? Fuck, have I moved on? Which is why I'm a huge fan of taking a step back if someone has broken up with you. Not trying to convince them of how much you love them. Not trying to convince them that they made the wrong choice. My 5th one, maybe you guys weren't compatible together as a couple, but they're a mate, they're great people. You don't want to waste their time, you don't want to waste your time, but you really missed hanging out. Number 6 is my favorite though. I have a feeling that people know when their partner is moving on. Now, this is why I would see it a lot with my clients. As soon as they'd reach that point of like, I think I'm over this, I can do this, I can get past this, within days, they would get the message from the ex. The first thing that I think is, if it didn't work the first time, it's probably not going to work a second time. If you get back with her immediately, 1, nothing is really going to be resolved and you're going to end up in the same fucking situation. It's going to feel amazing for both of you because it's going to feel familiar and lovely for a week, and then the same shit's going to happen. But the thing is, like, if you get back with her immediately, and especially if she's done something, she's cheated on you or something like that, and you break up, and then you get straight back with her, it's just absolutely the worst thing to do. You might hear, this is the reason, or that's the reason, or that's the reason. Try to look for the underlying cause. Has she lost attraction to you? Does she not like having sex with you? A lot of the times people will send this message just to see if you're still there. If she changes her mind tomorrow to get back with you, are you still there? So what if she does want to catch up? Well, the first thing that I would say is, what do you really want to do? If you're in a place where you're kind of just moving on and you finally got over the pain and you don't think it's a smart move to take that step backwards, don't meet up with her. Only go if you're mentally okay. If you are holding on to like hostility still, you're still angry, you're still bitter, it's just not the time to meet them. Just don't meet them. But realistically, I know that nothing that I say is going to change their mind. If someone's been dating for 3 years and then they go through a breakup and they're shattered, and then 2 months later the girl messages them and asks to get back together, I know very, very, very likely that they are going to get back together. In which case, I just say dive headfirst into it. Seriously, just fucking dive into it. You know it's going to crash and burn, but just do it. You're going to waste a little bit of your time. You're gonna, probably go through some more pain and some more heartbreak. But I tell you what, you're gonna grow a lot. And also, sometimes things just need to be wrecked properly. If it's not working and you've broken up once and you've taken time and you've gone back, look, if it doesn't work, just wreck it properly. Then you can walk away knowing that it just didn't work. So you just have to ask yourself that. Am I getting back with her for the right reasons? Or am I getting back because I don't want to grow old alone? I don't want to be alone. I don't think I'll ever do any better. I'll never meet someone else again. If you're getting back with an ex for any of those reasons or anything along those lines, not going to end well. So that's why breakups are absolutely the perfect time to get into learning. Any problem that you have, you can just get Googling, and you might not find the right answer, but you're going to find answers, plural. And then it's up to you to sort of start carving your own path based on that information. If you are going through this, I hope this has been helpful somewhat. I'm sorry you're going through a breakup. Breakups fucking suck. But again, if you channel that energy, you're going to do amazing things. Hope you have a great day wherever you are watching from. Ciao.